exploring lakes, rivers, and reservoirs across the country with an unyielding goal to enlighten viewers from a fisheye perspective. Come along and we'll investigate the habitat. Much more than a fishing show, this is an eye-opening aquatic experience. Welcome to Kim Stricker's Hook and Look. Logically, fishing method as well as landing technique directly influence hook and land ratio.
Oh, it just come off.
And even seasoned anglers experience difficulties at times.
Come look, it's coming up. Oh, what's up with that? What is up with that?
It's not just bad luck. There are reasons that trigger failure or success.
Woo!
And this week it will take teamwork and a few simple adjustments to help Kim recover from a jump slump.
That is what you catch at Promise Ranch.
Scorpion Lake, located about 20 miles southwest of Leesburg, Florida on Promise Ranch, is a private rock quarry managed to produce quality largemouths. Today, Kim Stricker has returned to this deep water gem, accompanied by his friend, PowerPole's Vice President of Sales and Marketing, Robert Shamblin. In anticipation, the two launch on a cool winter's morn.
I mean, you can see the edge, it just drops straight off, man. Is that a bad sign to get bit on the first cast?
Nice.
It is when it's this size. This is why you come to Promise Ranch. Hardly. I'll fish the gut. Oh, man, there's a fish right below me. There's a fish right below me. There we go. I saw that fish. This is a good one. This is knitters. Coming up right now. Oh, they just come off. Ah, that was a good one. Welcome to Hook and Look. Well, that was a very disappointing way to start off filming. Drop shotting in 30 foot of water with spinning equipment is not a common tactic in the Sunshine State, unless of course you're fishing a rock pit like Scorpion Lake. This was surely a presentation Robert wasn't familiar with. Admittingly, he's used to fishing shallow, vegetated natural lakes, which are common throughout Florida. It's really a know-nothing way to fish. It's easy. Again, make sure it's on the bottom. Now, instead of jumping it up and down, just feel the weight and sit there and shake it. And that worm will just do this in place. And then stop it. And it falls a little bit and shake it a little bit. And when you feel the weight, set the hook. You'll feel the bite if you got tension on the line, but if it's falling, you're not gonna feel it. There we go, there we go. That's a good fish, that's a good fish. That's a good one, I did net. I got you. Better hurry. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Drop shot. Looks like to be the deal. A drop-shotted, wacky rigged ocho.
Pretty fish.
This is a standard bait to throw for anybody, whether they're experienced or just a kid that just learning. It's an easy, kind of know-nothing kind of bait.
Scorpion Lake is a deep, clear, 350-acre rock quarry with points and pockets that drop off rapidly. In an effort to obtain a better understanding of the pit's ecosystem, Kim deploys his AquaView HD7i Pro camera and begins to survey the bottom at the depth at which he got bit.
The steep wall of this man-made lake supports a narrow yet deep littoral zone. Due to the crystal clear water clarity, weed growth extends down to a depth that exceeds 30 feet. It's outside of the weed line where the bottom levels out and the growth diminishes that I'm spotting the fish on my electronics. Amidst the bottom sediment, boulders are strewn sporadically, as are fallen trees. With the exception of during the spawn, the bigger bass, for the most part, stay at the deeper depths here. The lake has a natural spring coming from the Florida aquifer that keeps the water clear and provides oxygenation to the deep inhabiting fish. Seen here, young of the year bluegill are hugging the walls seeking refuge within the vegetation. These are the foremost forage species available in the quarry and are periodically ambushed by the deeper bass. Considering the water visibility, a bass can see his prey from great distances in this water body.
Good Lord!
There's a good one.
Stay tuned, there's much more to come at Scorpion Lake. Hook and Look is brought to you by Strike King Lure Company, #1 in fishing lures. Lose, feel the difference. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. Seagar, trust Seagar when everything is on the line. And by AquaView, reinventing underwater cameras.
Waiting for you to nail one.
It's down there jiggling. We'll see what happens.
There's one right there. Right there. Ooh, that seems like another good one. Ooh, yeah, it's a here it comes. Look, it's coming up. Oh, that was
You want that net
the minute
faster?
you set the hook. I'm gonna have the net in my hand. I guarantee it.
All right.
The same courtesy, please. I was having a hard time getting a hook in those bass. It was baffling. I was using a premium drop shot hook, but for some reason, I couldn't keep them pegged. That was better than the last one.
Yeah, it was. I got to figure out what you are, what you're doing different than me.
See, I'm not casting out, I'm just dropping it down. They're right in the center of this gut. I can't believe I'm losing all these. It's hard to put this worm down, they're biting it.
Regardless, Kim gives the drop shot rig a rest and joins Robert casting a rage cutter worm near the reed edge.
The worm will turn, Robert, you know
It's
that.
all right. Hey, we're just getting... Good Lord!
There's a good one. That's a good one.
He's still on.
Is he in the grass there? There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go.
He's gonna jump.
Oh, that's a good one, yes. Oh, that's a giant, that's a giant. Come on up, baby. Oh, he's wrapped up.
Push the net down there.
I don't want to push him
Okay, okay, here he comes. Here he comes.
Yes! Woo! Look at there. Woo, baby.
Had him hooked pretty good.
I guess so. Very nice.
There we go. That's more what we're looking for.
That's exactly what we're looking for.
We just had to hold out for the big ones.
Good job, my man.
All right, nice net job on that.
Cutter worm.
Yeah.
Cutter worm. Now you got him just on the other side of this.
Yeah, I was just coming through that grass and he tried to annihilate it.
That cutter worm. You got him good. That cutter worm is designed for swimming with his tail through that. And you threw right across this flat of grass. On the deeper side here, brought it up, and he nailed it.
He annihilated that.
Look at that. We need to catch some more like that.
Beautiful.
And I'm sure we will. They live here. They live here.
As Kim stated earlier, when hungry, the bass will ascend up the grass wall to ambush shallow baitfish. Furthermore, some of the big females are beginning to think about spawning and will briefly cruise shallow, looking for a boyfriend. Yet it's still a little early, and they return to the abyss, where Kim would continue to occasionally spot them.
Ooh, I'm marking little. Oh, that's the edge of the grass is what that is. Ooh, but there's a fish right above it. And hopefully he's going down to my bait right now. That's a nice fish. Did you see that? Killed it. Get the net. That's a big one, that's a big one. Don't. Here he comes.
As far as I could reach, Kim. Yeah, we needed that.
What is up with that? Oh, I'm having the worst of luck. And that was a dandy. And he killed, I mean, just boom.
Will Kim's jump slump continue? Well, I hope not. Welcome back to Promise Ranch. How would you like the opportunity to fish Scorpion Lake and have it all to yourself? Here's professional guide Shira McDaniel to tell you more.
I'm the head guide here on Scorpion Lake at the Promise Ranch. This lake consists of 10 miles of shoreline, 300 acres of surface water. You can use an array of techniques here on the lake. Whether you're a novice or an expert, I'm here to help you out and provide an excellent trip for you, a day of catching. This lake provides numerous fish and enormous fish, and you won't be disappointed.
Well, needless to say, after boating his big fish, Robert's confidence was heightened and understandably focused on the banks. So he continued casting his Texas-rigged Rage-Cut R-worm to the wall edges and visible cover, with some success. On the other hand, Kim was determined to figure out how to land the deep drop-shot fish he would sporadically spot on his electronics.
Okay, there's fish right below us. There we go. Good fish.
Hold them down. Gotta get in. Okay, got the net. Oh, he's coming up. Nice
That's
fish.
a good fish. Good fish.
Okay, we're on the port side.
Here he comes. Get him. You got him, because he got off. You saved that one. That's what you've got. That's what we've got to do. Look at that fish. You got to get that net underneath them when they jump, but they'll just spit that little drop shot hook. That is what you catch at Promise Ranch. Beautiful fish. And I mean, how many fish have we caught? I mean,
Several.
Well, how many have we lost? Most of the several. But that's something about.
And that one came off, but we actually got him in the net.
We got him in the net, thank God.
So we're figuring it out.
But that little drop shot hook, I mean, their mouth is so bony. These big fish are so bony. If you're not getting them in that soft part, I don't think I'm just getting the hook penetration with my spinning equipment. But still, that's nice. But we figured out that, man, you've got to get that net under him before he comes up. We were lucky when he came to the surface. I kind of kept him down. He didn't get all the way out. And he stayed in, but when we got him in the net, he jumped right off and you got him. So I don't know who caught that fish, me or Robert. It was a team effort.
Good job.
Let's catch some more of those beauties.
Taking into consideration that the core of any angling presentation consists of several components, today's Seagar system begins with a 5-inch watermelon red Strike King Ocho stickworm, smartly rigged with an O-Wacky tool O-ring. A 2/0 wide gap wacky hook and 3/8-ounce tour grade tungsten weight are tied to a leader of 10-pound Seagar Tatsu fluorocarbon. which is then attached to a highly visible main line of 20-pound Seagar flash green smackdown braid. The entire collaborative is employed smoothly with a 7-foot Team Lou's Custom Pro Speed stick and Team Lou's Custom Pro Speed spin reel. To stay connected with Hook and Look, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We'll be right back. This portion of Hook and Look is brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Evinrude, the only outboard that lets you have it all. The original Wacky Tool, your soft bait's best mate. Trick Step, because getting in and out of your trailered boat should be easy. And by Indian River, Michigan Tourist Bureau. Pure waters, pure trails, pure north. It is now day 2, and although the 2 anglers did boat some nice fish the previous day, Kim was mentally staggered after losing so many good fish and remained in a jump slump.
For real. I lost sleep overnight contemplating on what factors might improve my hook and land ratio on these deep fish. I've boated many a big smallmouth on a similar drop-shotted wacky worm, yet apparently the bony roof of the mouths of these Florida strain largemouths was surely a test. So today my plan is to employ multiple hook sets to help drive the hook deeper and to make an effort to keep my rod tip low, even underwater if necessary, to help prevent the fish from making that wild initial jump. Good fish. Good fish. Now, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Now I'm gonna try to keep him down. That's another good one. That's another good one. Oh, here he
Keep him
comes.
to the front if you can. Oh, see him.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Get him. Ah, now we're getting it down. Now
Nice.
let's see if I got that hook in him this time. You can see I did multiple sets. And look, you can see it's just in there enough to get that barb.
Yep.
Teamwork helped get another one in the boat. Clearly, having the safety net directly under the fish on the first jump is a certain upgrade, and sensibly a must, especially on these fish. I set twice. Loosen my drag. Another good one. Ooh, stay down. I'm sticking my rod in the water. Stay down. Stay down.
Yeah.
See, look at him.
About
Keeping
like,
it down.
About like the last
I'm
one.
keeping it down. Here he comes. Oh, you missed him. You missed him.
Oh, I thought you had him right
Get
in the
him.
net.
Get him. When it comes to successfully landing fish, there's no doubt that technique plays a significant role, and we managed to put another one in the net. But as you can see, I kept my rod tip low and prevented the fish from making that frantic initial jump. And it was a good thing that I did, because check this out. Now let's see. Now look. That hook isn't even close to being in. Crazy. There was no way I was going to get that little hook to penetrate the roof of their mouths, which is another reason Robert chose to stick with heavy equipment, 15-pound Abrasex fluorocarbon line, and a heavy 3/0 worm hook. A lot of trees right here. Oh. Ooh, there you go. Bacon.
Oh, he's wrapped.
Keep
Came free.
Well, that's a decent fish. That's a decent fish, you know it. Good job, Robert.
There you go.
Good job hanging on that deep tree. Beauty.
Just had to let it get to the bottom down there.
Cutter worm does
Nice.
it again.
Cutter worm does it again.
Yep. We can see that deep tree.
Yeah, we saw that log, and I just threw over the top of that, let it drop on down to the bottom, and sure enough, he was sitting right there. Hit it as soon as it got to the bottom, and then had to fight him up through those trees, but managed to pull him out of there. Nice net job. pole. It's been a pleasure fishing with Kim Stricker out here today. A lot of people ask us about total boat control. Power Pole's been leading the way with cutting-edge technology like the Sea Monster network. You know, 6 or 7 years ago, we looked at all the different types of technologies that were out on the market, like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, but they all had limitations. So we designed the Sea Monster network from the ground up, specifically for the marine industry, so that you could stay up on technology as we introduce more and more products and other companies join our network. Now, we've already released the Power Pole Gateway, which connects with the Power Pole Charge and other products that are on your NEMA network, like Simrad, Lowrance. You can now see your charge and battery information right on the screen or by using the Sea Monster app right on your smartphone. So be sure to look for the Sea Monster logo the next time you're shopping for your favorite marine accessories. It'll mean that you can get connected and stay ahead of the game.
Well, Robert and I sure worked at staying ahead of the game the last couple days. Thank you, Don and Misty Buckner, for providing us the access to Promise Ranch and Scorpion Lake. It's a unique fishery where giants live. Contact Captain Shira McDaniel and give this rock pit fishing a go. And like Shira said earlier, you won't be disappointed. Until next time,
Hook and look.
Hook and Look is a Kim Stricker production.